There we go. Hello, people. Oh gosh, I am so tired today. The reason why I had to delay the start was because I took a nap and I woke up from my nap, but turned on my computer and thought, nope, we need another coffee before we start. So, good morning from my third cup of coffee. Hello, Nick. Oh, so today we are definitely going to be playing on Duelist, but I was just vibing inside the Landline Cat event here, so I'm thinking I just quickly finish this up and then we swap over to Duelist and see what it's like. Uh, Hello February and hello Sora J. Oh, too many quests. I had all the emblems in my inventory, so I was just kind of chilling in here while I stared at my coffee. I might have to close the window too. Oh, congratulations! Oh. Now it's time to work on your level 60 gear, eh? And we'll just pop in and finish off this one as well. One hour buff, but now it's time for your gear. Now, the last time I checked, I think we were pretty darn close to being able to grab something out of the store. Yeah, we can get whatever we like. There's I think 2 variations. You got the Landline Cat wearing or shirt with a couple cats on it, or you got the one with the just the one cat. Well, Nick, yeah, I think I want this one. I strongly suspect that there is not going to be Sky Tower this weekend. I believe it was Lind in the Discord this morning mentioned that in the pre-release live streams it said 60 on it, but it's changed to 65 now, so I think they did that just to indicate that it's not going to be available just yet. So I don't think we're going to see any Sky Tower, which means that the end game right now is going to be Fashion Kingdom and getting your gear set up. As for what to do, Nick, unfortunately for MMOs, it's a bit of a how to put it. Maybe I'm too tired to actually be doing a stream today, but I'm thinking it's somewhere along the lines of you can progress your main quest, you can try to work on some professions, you can go hunting Eidolons. It's really what it is that you want to do. They don't really give you a target to aim for inherently inside this game, especially since the main quest ends quite quickly. Like once you get to 60, you're basically done with questing, so it really becomes just what you want to do. And also, hello Siri. Oh, right, so, switching class. Checkers, I agree. I prefer when you can just run dungeons as much as you like. Alright, goodbye Ronin. We had a lot of fun with Ronin. Actually, honestly, if I show you my mastery weapon here, I think I might have gone the hardest on Ronin of all the classes I've done so far, because I was really enjoying it. But it's Duelist time. So I picked up these Mera daggers from the Dragon Point store, and I actually threw a secret stone in it this time. Hello Adri. I agree that they've definitely made the classes weaker than before, and especially in removing all of the nocturnal stuff. It does definitely feel like the classes are a lot weaker, but even if you just look at the debuffs on the skills, they're not as impressive as in the other game, right? Like the other game has quite high debuffs, and I hope that that is a I hope that's because in the future enemies aren't going to be as ridiculous. Alright, so I like Dancing Balisong there. And we'll put Somersault there. Items that drop from dungeon monsters, the Guardian's Last Rest and such, you're going to want those for crafting your level, I guess they're 58 now? I think they changed the level on them, hold on. 59. You're going to want those items to craft your accessories. I still have one, the ring left to craft, which is funny because yesterday I sold the item that I needed for it. It's fine. I almost scammed them for 10G, so it's fine that they managed to trick me into selling the item that I actually needed. So here is 50% ice damage. Yeah, the damage to ice targets. So I think kind of, even in the old game, for quite a while I used the Zahir weapons when I was farming the Whirlpool Abyss. And vice versa. I think if Whirlpool Abyss weapons are available in game, that's going to be good for fighting in Infernal Abyss, right? Oh, Daniel, please don't ask me what you're going to do if you're going to wail, because I cannot even think of how one might spend that much money in this game. In fact, at this point, I think I would say highly recommend not. Oh, well, Nick, I can help you with that immediately. Your daily gathering for Landline. If you open up your journal with L and head over to achievements, you're just going to scroll down to daily gathering. And each one of these will send you a medal in the mail. In fact, you probably didn't even realize that you were getting the Landline medals for these other things too in the mail for completing tasks that you just happen to be doing. Yeah, the Endora one. I don't know how that one is supposed to be beatable. Oh, right, we have to do this. Wow, that looks awful. It's got gaps. Oh, that node sounds really good. What about... Fang of Darkness. 25% chance to increase consecutive damage taken by 5%. Is that going to be like a Zeal proc thing? Focus target. Evasion. Increased physical attribute damage taken and accuracy down. That might be nice. I mean, I'm going to this upper corner anyway. Daniel, I don't know how to fix it, because when we tried to figure it out, it actually only borked it the first time we did it. So I don't know if that was because we were all on the same channel after that or what, but it only really got messed up the first time. Yeah. Well, those dungeons do go, like, they do go quite high up in level, so I don't know whether or not they were really expecting people to be able to get all of the stuff right away. Oh, pre-registry gifts. Hold on a second. I don't have all my links. Oh, I'm a mess, guys. I'm so tired. Alright, I'm gonna post the link for the news thingy. 44% speed, meteor 5 seconds, very spammable. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why we always wanted to do speed in the early game. Alright, so if you follow that link, it'll take you to the page which is going to add in a new giveaway code every day, but that doesn't have the pre-registry links. Let me find the pre-registry link page. Pre-registration. Right here. I don't know whose link this is, so I don't know who might get extra ones. But what you want to do is sign in on that pre-registry page. And then after you've signed in and done the pre-registry, scroll down to the very bottom and you'll get a code that you can input. And then this morning, someone shared in the Discord some extra codes that had some nice stuff. Hold on, hold on. Apparently some of the Chinese streamers found these. Oh yes, checkers, those are the ones I was talking about. KO0416, Nice Monster O, and Chan22. There were some other live streamers got codes, the official live streamers, not me. And I already took the LP, but this was the up, up, up. And then these were all from the streamers, plus there was 1,000 LP that I already used. Still focusing in on my envoy path here. Damage dealt is there. Crit rate is there. Honestly, I could not beat the first boss in Whirlpool Abyss, but my gear was pretty crap. This Duelist Envoy is all over the place. I don't know what nodes to take. Damage dealt and accuracy stacks 2 times. Holy Light attribute skill damage stacks 2 times, but that's not very much. I don't need experience, so I don't really want to go through those either. This... Okay, well, we'll take that. Attacks deal an additional 17% of that attack's damage, so that's going to be like a little 100% seal chance or something? Oh, wait, hold on. Like that? And then I kind of want this node? There's no way I've got enough... Oh no, I do have enough points for it. This is just a mess of an envoy. Don't use this as an example of what to do. Alright, then the Balisong Master nodes are here. And then I guess we take... Oh, hello, Kazuya. I think there's a lot more to do inside the original game, but you might be overwhelmed by how far behind you are. I'd like to take some time after I've given all the classes a fair shake and just kind of sit down and write out my thoughts and put together something about which version should you play. But I wanted to do it calmly and coolly and not trying to think off the top of my head. You know what? I think this is it. Actually, no, that might be nice. Physical attribute damage taken. That'll help my party members too. I'm not sure I like it, but I'm gonna use it. It doesn't cost that much to reset. And we're gonna come over to Weapon Mastery. Throw some Eidolons on. Oh. Yeah, I think I'll stick with Grim on there. If Dancing Balisong is gonna be my main DPS skill... You know, it makes sense to use the gold envoy path nodes because gold is a really important resource right now. I see we still have the gold drop rate blessing, eh? Skill damage coefficient is probably the best one to use here. So who's got the highest damage coefficient? Obviously Tyr, because he's my best boy. And then I'm not going to worry too much about these, whatever. HP on cast is nice. Does matchmaking stop when you do something? I was running around, but I never tried talking to NPCs. Sure, I'll just throw my 2-star Eidolons. Alright, I think that's everything we need to just get started. Enhance the skill, adds physical damage. Oh god, that's a lot of words. I'm too tired to read words. Let's just go kill stuff. Where's my dungeon? Here. Oh, my gear is, yeah, there's a lot of words. My gear is lacking, we'll say. Pop over here. Hello, Josie. I'm doing tired. That is what I am doing. It's funny, because I actually got up pretty early today and I took Stella, the pup, to meet Mom, because I'm taking care of Stella for my mother while she's living in a place where she can't have pups for a bit temporarily. So every weekend we go out to a cafe and sit on the patio, and Mom just basically sits and pats Stella for an hour while we have a coffee. So I did that. And then I got home and just like zonked out for another hour. And then if any of the people that have me on friends list in the game noticed, I came online ready to get started with the stream, and then I just kind of stared at my screen for a bit and said, nah, we need another 20-minute nap and another coffee. So much for a vacation though, geez. I feel ya. I feel why you might feel frustrated with the lack of endgame here. I'm trying to find the endgame. Actually, you know what we should do? This was one of the items that came with the with one of those streamer codes. Honestly, I should pin that message. I'm gonna pin that message. There we go. That way anybody that stops in can make sure that they grab those streamer codes. But yeah, they've definitely like... It feels like they've tried to intentionally slow you down by restricting your ability to run dungeons. But then they've made the drop rate for like those secrets, or the stone thingies, not secret stones, the weapon stone things, they've made it so ridiculous that, like, I haven't seen one. I mean, I haven't run every dungeon every day, but I haven't seen a single one of those stones. Well, I mean, I don't think it's any faster if you're paying money either. I have not tested yet. I've not tested about the dot. In fact, I was thinking that Duelist might be the place to do that. Kyoto Gaming, hello. I did just switch to this class, so my gear setup is not good. But I'm also trying to be economical here. I guess if you remember that for gear score, it's just a matter of fortifying your gear. So sure, they can fortify up whatever they got their hands on the first day and have a nice fancy gear score, but it's the gear set that you have to like get items for and whatnot. So I suppose if you were caching, you could buy the items off of other people, but they can't run dungeons any more than you anyway, so it's not like paying gave them any more fun. I'm using the Devourer top set, but I'm actually just using drop versions, so they don't have a core, which is why I haven't started fortifying them. I'd prefer to get the recipes and then put a core in them. But even then, I wasn't being too picky about my cores. I just used whatever it was that I got. So I've got 2 defending, which is HP and defense, and then a, it says storm, but it's 2% crit and 2% speed. This is probably not ideal. I got a Talaman's Infernal Whisper as a drop, which is great. And then I crafted the Morpheo's Winged Necklace. It's probably not the best one to use because it doesn't have move speed, but I decided to stick with it because it's got the crit. And then I want the Saint Hail ring, but then I need to go get another one of those hordes. Maybe I should have started with that dungeon. And as usual, I've just got my Harvey's sub-weapon here, and I haven't even touched my trophies, so I don't know what I'm doing with those. And I do want to craft a level 60 duelist weapon, but for the time being, I'm just going to use this one from the encyclopedia. Now, I don't know about actually, Alright, so we're gonna make a new window. We're gonna call it damage. And we're gonna set it so we get just damage dealt. And show chat. Oh, it didn't apply any dots. That was cool. I'm definitely going to have to actually be a little more careful if I'm trying to test it. But this is where I'm gonna be able to check how long it is for you to tick. What? Stella? Stella? Oh, sorry, just a sec. Stella's... 1 second. The pup is making weird sounds. Oh no. Sorry, Stella was just coughing a bit there because she drank some water and got it up her nose. How to farm LP nowadays, Ninely. I'm gonna tell you, the way that we found yesterday seems to be the most efficient way, but it's a little bit tricky, which is the dungeon queuing. Otherwise, your options are gonna be like... I was trying to watch my butterfly stacks there, sorry, I zoned out because I was looking at my butterfly stacks. Otherwise, I would recommend, once you're level 60, you want to come over into your Eidolon menu and run your Gaia Chronicle. Because the first time you run each Gaia Chronicle, you're going to get a Dragon Point Crystal, which you can then use to fill up your LP here. Obviously, that's not going to work long term because you're eventually going to run out of chapters. But yeah, we're Dragon Point gathering, and then you're gonna want to do your as Sora J said, you could do your fame quests that give you guild experience at the Mirabelle board, and then after that, it's definitely going to be dungeon queuing. And I'd like to get my level 60 weapon before and fortify it up a little bit before I try doing any dungeon queuing. First priority, Daniel, I'm gonna say, is to get your hands on the costume enchant for boss crit damage and boss damage. Oh, thank you, Dan. Sorry, I didn't see your message there. Dungeon queuing is the random matchmaking. Yes, I'm hoping to put together a video today explaining how it works, and noting the ones that have been made poorly so that they actually can't be completed, and the ones where even if you can't beat the boss, if you can't find a party for that dungeon anyway, you may as well go in and you can like be an assassin and just track down your targets and kill them, and then you get your item that you need, or then you get your reward. Yeah, one outfit, one card. So if I hover over my body costume here, you can see it's been enchanted with the boss crit damage, and then my hat, which isn't visible. Siri, I don't mind the fact that you can put those cards in any costume because, again, they're in the Dragon Point store, not very expensive. And it's also not RNG, you just get your card and you throw it in. I know that the reshuffling costumes in the other game was quite annoying at times because you might sit there with 100 rerolls and not get the one that you wanted. Well, I guess I should probably go for speed. 35%. Oh, I can't have them open at the same time, huh? Oh, masteries. More dots. Honestly, the flat damage might be nicer than sealed right now. And 1% doesn't seem very helpful. more speed or more dot? You know what, we're just gonna go for more dot. Why not? I'm gonna use unyieldingness, break defense. Yeah, we're probably gonna stick with that one. Boon Lord, in this current version of the game, I don't see the item that allowed you to do it in the previous game. But in the OG Aura Kingdom, there was a way to convert your weapon into a costume using a scroll that you can get from the, using a scroll that you could get from beating some of the world bosses. I've actually got a video about how that works, but that doesn't apply to this game at this stage. Second job wizard. You know, I did select it for the healing originally, and then I found that you could also use the skills to apply elemental debuffs to the targets even without using the burst. The burst gives you elemental resistances, so it gives you a little bit more buff. But that doesn't really work with Duelist because it's physical and holy, which wizard doesn't have anything to help with physical or holy. So right now I'm just using it because I haven't thought of a better thing to do. Plus, based on the poll, it looks like I'm not going to be running wizard tomorrow on my last stream day. And yes, I am going for speed because I want to see if we can get it up to 50%. Kind of feels like probably not, considering the armor doesn't have any speed on it. No, Chadri, this game you've got to do your skills yourself. There is no option for your character to automatically use skills. Whiz heal? 55 seconds. It's really not that much. But then again, that's kind of the way this game works. The removing debuffs is kind of what I wanted as well. Because sometimes you just want that clutch heal, or the clutch cleanse. Come to think of it, do I have enough gold? No, I don't think so. How much gold do we need for the weapon? Right here, Wind Slicer Blades. We need 27 gold. Kotala has a heal. Yeah, she's a good choice. Battle Song to fill the gaps. Oh, Butterfly Stack still restores HP. They didn't remove that. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, we have to run dungeons because I don't have enough G to buy the weapon recipe. Never mind craft any cores. Oh, I got a formula. I mean, hey, it's new. Excellent. Still has 6 stacks. That's nice. Back to the instances. Is it here? Star color? I'm not sure what you mean by Zahir star color. Am I too tired? I might be too tired to stream today. It might be a terrible stream. Is cross? Oh, okay, the cross, the weapon. Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't know why I didn't click that you meant the Zahir weapon. I guess technically no, Josie, because it launched at 2300 in my time zone on July 1st, and I did not stay up to live stream that day, so I missed technically the first day. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's not the streaming that's making me tired, though. It's the fact that I've been staying up till like 11 at night when I shouldn't be. That's not slacking. Remember, I'm unemployed for one more day. It's my only chance to know live video games like this. Well, you know what else? I'm using the the Talon Stone here, which also has a little bit of HP healing. Enreal, hello! Unfortunately, because I'm so distracted, even though we've been going for half an hour, this is literally my second dungeon. I kind of struggled with the, I kind of struggled a bit with the figuring out the envoy path. I should double check what the skills do. I keep using them as if they do the same thing as before. Okay, so the ice skill on the previous server, it used to give a critical damage buff that would then apply to your next attack, but that's not the case anymore, so you don't need to throw a snowflower out before your Balisong, but I should probably still get a roll in there. Young Hero, the reason why people are is because the Rejuvenating Prayer is one of the only skills in the game that is just straight up a heal, but it is quite weak, so we're just trying to figure out the best way to make things mesh. I heard a lot of people saying that they want to use Duelist due to Purple Lightning. But even Purple Lightning isn't that much of a move speed buff anymore. Hello, Isaac. 2203 dot and 30% is converted to HP. That's quite minimal. I can see why they left that. That's not any more impressive than my Talon. Like, that's barely more impressive than my Talon Stone thingy here. And I don't know if I would count that as lifesteal so much. Like, I mean, technically it is, but if it's a set damage value, it's not like increasing your damage is going to help with that one, right? They've phrased it as life stealing, but it doesn't. Doing more damage isn't going to steal more life because it's set in stone what it's actually going to be, right? The other thing I noticed is that when you played as a class that did have combo skills, in the previous version of the game, oh, I think I used Balisong without any stacks. That wasn't smart. If you play as a class that has, or that had combo skills in a previous version, under special skills you would actually still see the masteries for that, which was weird and threw me off, because I think if you remember, actually I can show you. Reset. Then you go back to Ronin for a second here. Oh, well, it'll mess up my skill bar, my skills. I don't want to do that. But when I was on Ronin, if you remember, there was actually a skill in there that said that it had lifesteal, so I threw it on because I was like, I don't know what's going on with that, but I want it. But, hey, another formula. But it turned out that was for a combo skill that's literally not available in the game, so it was a waste. Kyoto, the reason why I'm jumping is because if you do it just right, you will get in extra auto attacks, and even if you do it wrong, which I'm doing right now because I'm so tired, it will prevent your character from being rooted while using skills. Adri, if you're having difficulty talking to an NPC because there's so many people there, like, oh my gosh, where do I even click? I mean, I managed to get it there because I'm familiar with the game. But you're just going to come up here to the corner here and turn off other players, and then you shouldn't have any issues. Alternatively, if you just kind of walk up to the area where you know they are, you can use F for interact to talk to them. And Josie, honestly, great question. I think the answer is definitely no. I could use another coffee, so hold on, let's add another coffee. Yeah, there we go. Now we might have enough coffee. I don't know why I'm running away. I'm so used to actually having to going somewhere, or having to go somewhere to get to the dungeons. We need 27G to buy the weapon, I think it was, so we're gonna have to keep going. Now, I saw someone posting in the Discord a bug about the Gekaso guy here. but he got real big. But that was actually in the old game too. He's always just gone big mode. I might be able to show what I mean by jump casting giving you extra... Oh, no, Tyr's gonna kill him in 1 second. So if you use a skill just before you hit the ground, it cancels the animation of the skill and your character will immediately start doing auto attacks at the same time as it finishes the animation for the skill. So technically you deal a little bit more damage. Let's see. You gonna go big, buddy? Well, apparently this time he didn't do it. I thought he just did it every time. I guess I wasn't paying enough attention. Hey, is only cross slash giving me any butterfly stacks? I swear other skills gave you butterfly stacks. Oh, probably Sanguine Desire does, right? Honestly, we should have that closer up here. No, it doesn't. Sanguine Desire does not give you a butterfly stack. Seems like only cross slash does. That's the only one? I swear in the other version of the game, more skills gave you butterfly stacks. Maybe I haven't played Duelist in a while. How long did they last? 20 seconds. Oh, maybe it is. I'm just living my best life here. Do a little roll. Hey, look at that. You see all those hits? Deadly Wink. Did I just not put Deadly Wink on my skill bar? Crossing slash, cracking slash, cross slash. Did they name it something else, or am I just way too tired to be playing right now? Venomous Crosscut. Oh, is it one of the masteries then? Oh, there we go. Hello, Gulharm. Unfortunately, I'm still trying to figure out the best way of doing it, but the way back in the day when the original Aura Kingdom was at this point in the game, everybody needed to try to get to as much speed as possible, and it was always safe to put into defense because then you take less damage, and because these guys are a little bit less one-shotty with the exception of the super endgame stuff, I've been doing defense. But I'm not 100% sure that that's going to be the way that we should be developing our characters right now. February Chahaya, you do not need to sign in with a new account. You can use an X-Legend account that you made for Aura Kingdom there. Oh, that was a pretty pathetic fight there. I almost died. Fire hurts. Like, if you did a, like, if you made an account to play the OG Aura Kingdom with X-Legend, you can just log in with the same account. You don't need to make a new one for this game. Oh gosh. Oh, someone's spamming me on Discord. What's going on? How much gold do we have now? 25. So we got about 5 gold for that without counting selling anything, so... Anything new? No, let's sell off some stuff. It was 27G, I think, that we needed to get the recipe. I don't have a lot of HP, that's right, but you know, if I switch to my other fortified weapon type thing, I'm past the 130k gear score that people were saying they wanted you to have to come in a party with them in the level 55 dungeons. February, I strongly suspect that there is a very low probability of them merging the two games because there's too many differences between them. And nothing for my class. Flame, violent, lightning. Oh, we might want to keep a lightning. I mean, it's more of an ice class, but I might try to play it lightning just for the tier. Alright. We can afford the recipe. Wait, what? Oh, that's a low level recipe. Hold on. 60. Wind Slicer Blades. 27. Weapon Refining Core. As I've discovered... Oh no, that's just the stuff in my inventory. 10% chance to reduce target's crit or damage, crit, and speed by 10% for 7 seconds. I don't think that's very good. Unfortunately, Adri, I don't believe there's that either. Oh, I can't make another core. I don't like this core, so I'm not going to use it. We are going to continue running dungeons then until I can make a core that I like. Maybe this time we'll get Big Gekaso. Yeah, I got antelope cores for my other two weapons. I kind of liked it with the move speed and whatnot. Because as soon as this buddy's gone, our morale boost, running around dungeons is going to be a lot less speedy. Correct, we have no nocturnal cores in Our Kingdom Impact. But also, I don't know if I've seen a full core list of what kind of options we have. So far I've seen only antelope and serpents for the weapons. Actually, I think I got an interesting one for my armor. Oh no, I can't see my own in warehouse here. I can only see the other character on my accounts. Oh, so the 10% move speed is just, it's on a couple different cores. Okay. Hello, fellow. Unfortunately, there is not. This is a PC-only game. There are a couple games under the name Aura Kingdom for mobile, but they were completely different. "25% crit damage, 5% stun." That's kind of like a double-edged sword because I feel like you would prefer to control when you're using your stuns, right? Truth be told, I do find it the same amount of relaxing as before running my little solo instances here, and I'd really love to be able to get properly geared up so that I'm not bringing everybody down. I do have some gold gear. I got my cape and I got my necklace. And I just forgot to use my dancing battle song there, so good job me. Oh yeah, no, that's the one I just got here, Serpent, right? Damage crit speed down by 10%. Serpent core. Although this is good information, maybe I should be writing this down so that we can actually make a list of the different cores. Back. Hang on, hold on a second here. Do we have, Alright, well, I'm just gonna throw these all in here because why not? Another person finding out that we have quests for otherworld dungeons but no access to them. I'm gonna switch. Whoop. Stella! What's up? What's up, miss? Oh, after this boss, I'm just gonna check on her and make sure she's all good. 1 second. Hello, Signfield. Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with languages outside of English and Japanese, so I wasn't able to read that. But just a second, I'm gonna go check on Stella again, but this time here I'll throw on the Stella time indicators. Just 1 second. Oh, let me see what's up. Sorry about that. Seinfeld, yes, this is the new server. It's not just new, it is actually like they've remade a whole bunch of the stuff and redesigned a bunch of the systems. Oh, okay, Stella time over. I went and got her a chew toy because she was nervous about the people in the hallway. I don't know what to do when I have to step away for Stella. Indie Samra, that really depends whether or not you're playing Lightning or Holy, so I'm gonna assume Lightning. I am gonna say, Young Hero, again, it's useful for debuffing elements. So you have the option to debuff. If I put all of the skills here properly, you've got Storm, Ice, Fire, and Lightning. So if your main class's damage is being done in one of those elements, then I'm gonna say it's not just the healing. You have the ability to make it so your targets will take more damage by just throwing out one of these skills. You don't even have to use the burst, you just gotta throw out one of these skills that matches the element that you do damage on. So for example, the class I'm currently playing, not really, because one tiny heal once a minute is not gonna really do that much. But if you're playing something like Starcaller as Lightning, throw out an instant thunder and bam, you've got a debuff on the target so that they take more lightning damage, and every single one of the skills you're going to use as a Lightning Starcaller is going to be a lightning based. So you'll do a good amount, or a little bit more damage in that case just by throwing one of those out every once in a while. So Indy, if you're looking for a Lightning Eidolon, actually you might be able to use Tyr. I love him because he's my favorite. That is biased. But he does have lightning stars on him. As for other lightning eidolons, can I filter any of these lists? Actually, I think you can just come in here and filter the lightning, huh? He's defensive. Lightning damage taken. She's just flat damage. And Calculon is HP. Oh, Kusanagi will work. And then these other Eidolons aren't out in the game yet, so they're listed in here because they exist, but they're not like in the current version. So unfortunately, you're kind of gonna have to go through the LP shop for that. Come over to preview and take a peek at Kusanagi. Kusanagi's skills. A dot, a team damage buff, and just flat damage, whereas Tyr has, again, a damage buff for your party, damage dealt by the target reduction, so that's going to help you guys survive a bit, and then a defense debuff. So I'm going to say that Tyr is probably slightly better. as a lightning Eidolon. And they both cost the same amount in the LP store, so it's your choice which one you think you'd want. Yeah, Kusanagi here for $9.90, and then Tier over here for $9.90 as well. But we've got enough G to do... Oh, and we have another 60 formula. I should double check the drop rate. The debuffed Stellar Sphere's Envoy move speed tiles 1%, and it's not a misspelling or something. Yep, that's right. I've definitely noticed that they've reduced a lot of the stuff. Dum Truck. I believe you can use it for things like the 10% move speed. Those will probably stack, but the debuffs won't. So if you've got one of those antelope cores that's got the defense reduction debuff on it, in the previous game, using 2 defense reduction cores just wouldn't stack because it's the same effect they're trying to apply. Yeah, Wizard subclass isn't a bad choice for the lightning synergy. Like I said, if your main class is doing elemental damage, so for example, if you were playing a storm katana, you could also throw out a storm curse, and then they'd be able to take more damage from your storm skill. And that's the kind of synergy you're looking for in your subclass, is some way to make your main class work for you, because generally the cooldowns, like especially on the prayer, are too long to be useful. That being said, I know a lot of people were talking about using Duelist as a subclass because it's got some pretty good debuffs going on in here. If you're playing a ranged class, it just feels really awkward to get up in the enemy's face to throw a couple debuffs in there when your benefit is supposed to be that you can stay farther away. But the purple lightning with the crit rate and crit damage, that's not bad either. It's just that it's got a long cooldown on sub, right? I don't know how long Cap's gonna stay at 60. I remember the other day somebody was talking about them. They saw somewhere that there was gonna be a maintenance at the end of the month. Oh, there we go. That's that crit damage and stun. You know what? Duelist doesn't have a stun, so I'm just gonna use it. Alright, now we just need a little bit more G to craft our weapon. Skill level plus costume enchants good. You know, if there's nothing else that you can put on those costume enchants, they're not bad, especially since having a higher level on your skill, if it's a skill with like a dot, is going to increase the damage of that dot. So I'm not going to say no. But if it overlaps with the one with the boss damage, yeah, definitely go for the boss damage ones. For your back costume, you can get a one that increases your move speed. I should double check to see if it's still 5, since move speed's been kind of nerfed in a lot of places. Costume enchant. Swift. Yeah, move speed plus 5. So if you've got a back costume, you can throw that on there. Everybody likes move speed. Let's see. I'd be kind of hesitant to bother putting any of the specific skill plus ones. But for example, if you're playing Stellar Sphere, Star Patrol Vortex for Dark Stellar Sphere is your main damage skill. And this face one doesn't overlap with the boss damage ones, so I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? You just throw it on there and you call it a day. You got a little bit of extra damage on your best skill. But if it's between the skill and the boss damage, I'd say no. Yep. I was trying to hit him from behind with the ballad song. And I keep forgetting to use purple lightning too. NHA, hello. It's not too late to use the codes. Oh shoot, I I believe the 3000 LP code from yesterday about the unexpected maintenance has been deactivated now, but the rest of them aren't. Give me a second. Go to the news page. I'll post the link again. Oh no, I lost the chat. Where'd it go? This page is updating daily with new codes, and it's got the expiry dates listed as well. Level 60 equipment starting I think that if you're running dungeons and you're getting enough gold that you don't mind crafting extra cores and whatnot, or you're getting the extra armor just from the boxes, I'm not gonna say it's not worth it, because your defense is probably still pretty low. And remember that starting up armor is just gonna be for defense, right? Is it HP actually? It might be HP. I'm so tired. It might be HP, in which case it would be very nice to have extra stars there. Because maybe that'll be the difference between being able to tank those hits in Whirlpool Abyss. It didn't... Yeah, I felt like my Balisong missed there, huh? Another level 60 armor. Ah, you want to do some matchmaking. Matchmaking, eh? I do want to craft my weapon first. I want to get my hands on a level 60 weapon and fortify it up a bit, except I need more gold for fortifying up too. Alright, what weapon do we need? We need Wind Spirit Blade. So we're going to open up our level 60 boxes here. Oh, those are the wrong ones. Level 60. I only have 60 specials. I don't have any 60 regulars. Huh. I guess we're doing DP. Wind Spirit Blades. Not Storm. Not Flame. There we go. Holy Light. Weapon. Wind Slicer Blades. Holy Light with the Explosion Refined Vengeance Core. And like, considering I have this extra core and I have these extra weapons, it would totally make sense if I had enough G to craft another one here and then just star it for kicks. Quickly do that to get my points, and then I'll pull it out again. Unequip my current one. Grab that random secret stone. There. Now I remember that the one that I had in here was the wrong element, so we're just going to keep the Holy Light one. And these ones can't be sold anyway, so I don't need to sell it to anybody. Right here, so I just got another Coat of the Devourer, right? So I may as well take my Coat of the Devourer here, head over to the NPC and star him up, right? Like, it doesn't hurt me to have that extra star. And yeah, it is a little bit of extra HP. I was wrong about it being defense. And that was free, didn't cost me a thing. Well, it might look like my computer is doing fine. But if you want, I can run by the busy part of town. I'm just going to quickly learn this recipe so I don't accidentally sell it off or something silly. Not too bad over here, but once I start getting over towards the auction houses, yeah, it gets a little it's a little sketchier over here. I mean, I like that Navea has one channel because then you can see all the people and be nosy about how they decided to dress up their characters and whatnot, but... Oh, right, I'm just gonna do that. I leveled up my alternate character a little bit because I really want to finish Alina, and I've still got 2 left. Anyway, I need to fortify up my weapon so that I can meet the 1300 or 130,000 gear score, you know, that everybody wants. We just won't tell them that my my accessories aren't done. Yeah, I think speed's the call. Yes, and the reason for that is because every other lady's costume has heels. So the character's height is kind of preset. You're light on your feet when you wear the Poseidon outfit. Equipment instance. You know, Hello, Cookie! I think if you want to see a bunch of people around and you're interested in playing with other people, it might feel better in this game to start because there's so many more people at the same stage of the game. Whereas if you play the other Aura Kingdom, you're basically guaranteed to be playing alone 100% up until like 95. Because most of the players are at endgame already, right? Whereas here, I guess you move pretty quickly, right? You move pretty quickly through the levels. But at the very least, catching up to 60 doesn't take 11 hours if you're really going for it. And yeah, it is in the LP store, so hold on, I'll pull it up here. Body. Poseidon. I really love the design for Poseidon's outfit. But how does it look in khaki dye? Hold on, we have to find this out. Snow... items by my gender. Poseidon. How does it look in khaki dye? I don't know if I vibe with the khaki dye on this one. Okay, well, what if the main part is black and we add khaki dye? Main part, what? I mean, that's not bad. Maybe if my hat wasn't so goofy. Okay, it's not bad in khaki dye. Oh, the ability to test out all the colors here is very integral to me because I have to use khaki dye for my outfit for very important reasons. Very important reasons being hashtag my aesthetic. Ah, my Balisong missed. There we go. Oh, an attack mastery book. Seal! If you haven't done them already, make sure to do your dimensional halls, Troy. Yesterday, I hit the same wall on my alternate character, so I ran all my dimensional halls, and it got me to where I need to be. But if that fails, you're gonna want to double check that you've done your equipment instances. Now, Saint Hale here is the one that drops the horn that I'm looking for. So I'm going to... Oh shoot, did I not even use this after saying that I was gonna? Darn. Anyway, we're gonna get some extra drops on this guy because I really want that horn. Good work. In the run of shame. Okay, and Troy, if that doesn't quite get you there, you're gonna want to do the Mirabelle. You're gonna want to do the Mirabelle instances, or try queuing for the Alabastern Temple. Oh, and I mean, you might not be able to do Alabastern. Ah, yes, that's right. You just have to come down to the instance menu. And Kazuya, I think the best way to farm dungeons or farm gold right now is just to run your dungeons, because I'm not sure which items from the overworld people will want to buy. And I didn't get a gold sound, so I know that I didn't get the items that I wanted. That's sad. It's partially my fault for selling an item that I hadn't checked to make sure that I need it. Yeah, the party mode dungeons do give significantly more gold. That's for sure. So the reason why my Tachi got to be so much higher in mastery level is I actually ran all of the party dungeons alone, and I knew I couldn't beat the bosses, but I just went in and took out all the mobs. Hello Bart. Yes, this is a totally different game from the old Aura Kingdom. Obviously it looks the same. The combat feels the same, but most of the skills have revised effects. They've changed a bunch of the gear, and right now this has cap level 60, so I'm already at cap level here. Not gonna forget to use Purple Lightning this time. Somersault and hit you with the battle song. No, that didn't do as much damage as I was hoping. Probably didn't crit. Oh, a chest. Seems to me that I didn't get any chests on the first day, and then they did the maintenance, and then suddenly I started getting chests. Alright, with 9G I should be able to get a decent amount of forts on this weapon here. So we'll do that, and then I suppose we'll try queuing up for some 125% myriad or higher. Am I too tired? I don't even know what that means. Oh dear. Fortification. Unfortunately, there is not, as far as I know, Yuzura. I thought the exact same thing, and I added that as my feedback in the Discord, is that I'd really like a button to open up the instance menu. And something else that I didn't note, but would also be nice, is if it remembered the last window you were on. So if I was running equipment instances, it would be nice if it went right back to the equipment instance. Oh, I see that there's I could try and find fancy ones. Or I can sit here and sip my coffee while staring at my gold vanishing. Gonna fill up my potential on the first fortification level. It would be nice if you could see your gold while fortifying as well, because if I open up my inventory, it closes that. Oh wow, that already used almost all my gold. That's pathetic. Oh well. Am I gonna hit the coveted 130k gear score? Out of gold. +5. Oh, 129. I'm just the slightest bit short. Alright, well, here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna come over here to the queue menu, instance matchmaking. Ah, there's somebody in the queue for Candio Core. There's someone in the queue for Halabastron. Alright, so the way the queuing works, and we covered this yesterday, is it's going to give you 2 targets that you have to kill 2 of each. And basically you just got to tap at them, or tap them, to be able to get in the kill. And once you've killed those ones, even if you can't beat the bosses, you still get the rewards. So I'm just going to queue for Alabastron first because I want to take it easy. Because I'd like to fortify my gear a little bit more before we go in the serious ones. Again, I'm not here to try to bring people down, so I don't want to queue for things that I'm not 100% positive that I'll be able to contribute to properly. Oh, I think I've already used all my greets. Oh, no, I've got one left. Bradley, that's probably fine, because it seems like you should be able to get through the majority of the game even without investing a ton into your gear, and then you can save all of your resources for your level 60 gear. Tried to solo Alabastron and Gaia Glen. So the problem with Gaia Glen is that the second target... no, Panda, right now people aren't doing lure dungeons, because if you do it that way, you'll end up getting too much damage. Oh, where's my party search? Problem with Gaia Glen is these defensive turrets are not real targets. You cannot target them, you can't fight them. So they've picked a target that you literally cannot fight. I think somebody suggested that in the Discord, I think it was Lind, that if you had Reflect, you might be able to get the defensive turrets to kill themselves. Fun. Candio Core, the Ice Blade totems are summoned by the boss, so if you kill the boss too fast, you won't get it. Ozyman Temple, the Eternal Sand Crystals are also summoned by one of the bosses, so it's hard to do that. And then, what was the other one? In the Abyss instance, it's got Miasma and Queen's Makeup chests. Those targets do not exist in here, so... I don't know if it's just a mistake on what's written or if you literally can't do it, but that should be fixed. I'm planning on submitting a ticket once I've got some video. Anyway, I'm going to join matchmaking for Alabastron. If anyone else joins me, we'll go together, and we'll be careful about making sure everybody can get hits on the bosses. And if not, I'll go alone. I didn't time how long it takes either. That's the last of my coffee. I did manage to beat... Oh yeah, you can get 50 LP on the boss kills, but getting a 600 coupon out of the Alabastron box would be even nicer. Unfortunately, Qtone, no. The Asian server and the Asian server and the Alucard server are separate. You would not, if you're on one server, you can't play with people in the other one. And Myriad, it probably is faster to use party search, but then you don't get the special bonus. Alright. I mean, I figured it would be fine. We're good. Well, we'll find out. I tested it yesterday and I've got footage of it working. And just to illustrate, I might... No, this is party mode. This is 5-player. You can tell because I'm getting like 107 silver from the bosses. Just to illustrate, I'm gonna skip the boss for now. I'll come back for the boss afterwards. Wow, Sinmin, there's a lot of differences actually. I could start off by they've adjusted the classes that exist, and there's only 6 of them available right now. They've removed all of the lifesteal, and they've highly restricted the available sources of healing, so it's a little bit more challenging in that respect. They've adjusted the way that the dungeons work, they've adjusted the way that the gear fortifications work. There's a ton of differences. I should pull up that link to the list that they published on day 1 of like the big main difference list. But anyway, I just want to come over here and take out a Shrine Guardian 1. And I did skip the bosses, so just hold because I wanted to do this. There you go, I got the box. So even though I wasn't able to beat... Yeah, no more lifesteal. That's right, Miranda. Alright, so I was able to beat even though I didn't touch the bosses, because I went through and I killed the 2 guys that I needed, I got my box. And as you can see, it's got LP inside, and when we open it, we'll get 3. I got a 600. Yay! 6... I got 1,000 LP for that. Alright, we're going back to kill the bosses. I just wanted to prove that you didn't need to beat the bosses to be able to get the LP. That's all I was doing there. I'm pretty confident I can do it. Well, I have one tiny healing skill here from my subclass. And also, I've got potions. And I'm also using this gear here, which restores HP. It's probably not the best choice, but I'm using it anyway because I'm a little scaredy cat. I don't want to die. That was not the right time to use Balisong. Then we'll do a tumble. There, no sweat. No sweat. Hello, Kai. Probably tomorrow, which means that there will be no Wizard Day, and thus, in honor of Wizard, I will remain as Sub-Wizard for the entirety of this investigation. Balisong. Building up that Balisong. Somersault! Hit you with the Balisong. It looks so impressive with all the bubbles, but it's not like we're doing that much damage. The right weapon? Yes, it is the right weapon. Am I almost going to be cap speed finally? No. Oh, I forgot to apply it. No problem, Kyoto Gaming. Good night. Oh, Kazia, I'll show you as soon as I finish here, but there's any general store will have the ability to repair. After I finish this, I'll show you where to repair your weapon. And then I'll queue again, because I want more LP. Alright, then we'll do a little somersault, followed by Balisong. Yeah, that's what we like to see. It's really satisfying when you've got like a chunk of HP left and you can just nuke it with Balisong. It would be... No! I completely forgot! So, I reshuffled holy damage on to Landline Cat. Holy skill damage. Is it actually holy skill damage? Let's check. Offensive. Oh, of course I can't summon him with that open. They're just trying to make this as suffering as possible. Offensive! Holy light attribute damage improvement. 40. Alright, now my Balisong is gonna nuke. Alright, so if you come to any store, doesn't matter which one, this button here just will repair all of your silver, or you can use this button to select the gear. This one, if you've got broken gear in your inventory, it'll also repair it, but it's generally so inexpensive that I wouldn't bother fussing around trying to find specifically or unequipping your gear. I just come into your store here, click the repair all button, and you're done. Yeah, but just because you know that they can be a little bit inconsistent, this says skill. I've checked, it is definitely skill damage, so you can rest assured that if it has the word skill in it, you are clear to keep the roll as long as it's an element you like. Yeah, I'll just clean up my inventory here and then run again. Work our way up and see at what point. I don't have any other pets. I kind of wanted to buy a different one to roll. I mean, actually, sorry, that's not true. I have one other pet, but it doesn't have it. You can't put stats on it. I got this little guy. But I can't put stats on him. What job is good to play first? I don't know. Wizard might be comfy because it's got the big range. Stellar Saphir has big range as well. You just have to get to level 30 and then you can swap it around as you like. Oh, my inventory's a mess. What a mess. Just throw a couple more forts on it. I didn't even check how much gold I had left. It feels like they have made it so that none of your decisions are fatal to your character. So you can always fix and change things if you make a mistake, so to speak. You don't have starter Eidolons anymore, so you can't lock in on an Eidolon that is good long term. You've got full freedom of changing Eidolons, so there's a lot of pain points from the previous game that have been ironed out properly. You don't want the item I have on my ring slot. Oh, under. The Gaia emblem, I picked that up from the NPC in Navea. I'll run over to Navea and show you, and then we'll queue up for Alabastern again. The problem with that gear is that you do need to have a certain number of Eidolon points to be able to equip it. So if you haven't started like fusing some Eidolon keys, you might find that you can't actually equip any yet. Just come on over here. This guy sells them to you, Mr. Gardner. You're going to come here and say, I want to buy Gaia emblems. They are a little bit expensive, and they're limited by both level and Eidolon points. So I was only able to buy the first one because I've only got slightly over 50,000 Eidolon points. You can see your Eidolon point. Oh no, I'm actually pretty close to the second one. I didn't realize how much I was building up my Eidolon pool here. I really want Alina. Come on, Alina. I'm not doing too bad for the Eidolons that are in-game. Not doing too bad. Yes, Yuzira, you need extra keys to be able to star them up. So, if I come over here to Tyr, if I want to evolve Tyr, I need 2 more of his keys. So, you can use non-tradable ones or you can use tradable ones, but I believe you have to use 2 of the same kind. Yeah, Eidolon items must be identical, tradable, and limited items cannot be mixed. That being said, you can exchange your tradable keys for non-tradable ones if you have to mix them. Oh, once you're done. Oh, that's just more tradable to non-tradable. Once you're done with them, you're going to bring them back over to this guy, and you're going to sell them to him for Eidolon coins, and you're going to use those to buy whatever you think you want. So, in the other server, Eidolon wishing coins are the main thing we go for. Are these even equipable at this level? No. The accessory boxes are for level 70 accessories, so don't get distracted. When you've got new keys, bring them back here and probably pick up Eidolon wishing coins to skip your Eidolon wishes. Anyway, let's go. Level appropriate. Oh, there's someone in the queue. This poor person might have intended to run solo, but now they're gonna get me. Shrine Guardians and heavy security bots. Yay! Yay, somebody's coming with me! Imagine if they say no. Come on, other player. Oh no, are they in a different channel again? Oh no. Damage to all target buff doesn't show on the stat page, huh? Adri, there is no bard in this game, so you can't really speculate on what the gear should be, but I would think you probably just want to go for full Titan for the move speed, or sorry, for the speed. Oh no, it doesn't look like they've got the it doesn't look like we got the buff. I don't think this matchmaking worked this time. I get the feeling that it worked and we're not going to be able to get the LP chest. I think you still want damage stats because you're limited to 60 seconds in the level 55 dungeons, right? Well, this guy's one-shotting everything. They're much better built than I am. They've probably finished their accessories and everything. Well, I don't know how long you'll have to wait for Bard because it's probably going to take a little while for them to release it. What? Nice. 4 Balisong stacks! In the other game, as previous versions, in the other game, damage to all targets was counted separately from boss damage. Because it's different pools, right? Yeah, I don't see the move speed buff that we should have gotten if we had done if the matchmaking worked properly, so I suspect the matchmaking didn't work properly. And we didn't get our bonus item. Pardon. Sorry at work. He didn't say anything, and it's gonna immediately kick us out of the party. I wonder if it was because I was in Navea. Ah, yes, it definitely worked because it should have kicked us out of the party if it worked properly. It is only once a month? Interesting. Because it tells you that it's got 0 times completed. Alright, we're gonna leave Navea. We're gonna turn in our quest with oh no, we don't want teleport on, we want teleport off, and we're gonna turn in the quest with Omar. Oh dear. I don't like that. That means you don't get any more LP from Dragon Points for the month. That's really good information. Alright. Cactucara, we're just gonna work our way up, like I said. I was able to beat Cactucara alone, but the problem with Cactucara matchmaking is, like I said, you actually can't beat... Oh, should I listen to these guys? Actually, it's probably not gonna work because I ran away. You actually can't beat the LP thing because one of the targets doesn't exist. But I still want to run GG because I want the guild bonus. Just 30 more and I'll be able to level up my guild. So, you're not going to get LP because we can't kill the defensive turrets. But if you want to run G'day Glen with me, now is the time to join the matchmaking. And I jumped and it cancelled. If you walk too far, it cancels? Yeah, I should level up my guild. Oh, maybe I need to stop walking around. I should just wait. My, you really want me to open up the guild? You really want to join the guild? Alright, fine, you broke me. Where is it? Guild affairs, guild comments, guild recruiting list. Okay, it's open. If you really, 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 really want to join the guild, it's open. Oh, we have 3 people. Renio Santos, hello. I am goofing around inside party dungeons using the recruit feature. This dungeon we can't get the extra bonus because that doesn't work, and this time I'm not in the dungeon. So it didn't work again. I got a menu. And where is menu? It looks like if you're not in the same channel, it gets borked. So perhaps... Wait, they're in channel 3 and they're in channel 1. But this Badecore person is a lower level, so I'm gonna join them. That doesn't look like a 1. I might fail this. Yeah, STXO. XQ. That's a Q, actually. What quest am I doing? I am currently working on one of the guild quests. Oh wow, I'm going immediately. Yes, Snuff, you're gonna have to wait until you hit level 60 to get the auction unlock item, unfortunately. I just asked me what I'm doing running dungeons when I'm already level 60. So I said I'm having fun. Um, there is no gunner class. Oh, sorry, you meant the floating cannon. Sorry. I feel like there's probably not going to be a lot of variation in the way to build up your characters, so it's probably going to be the same thing as everybody else. Just stick with the DPS set and you're good. Oh, all that light glow is I can't see the tornadoes underneath. Wait, is my Landline Cat not spawned? Might not be. I was hoping the guy might make it back to get in another hit. Because I don't really want him to lose his drops. Yeah, there we go. I think he got the hit. I hope Huffy's doing okay on their own. I actually looked and I wasn't able to find one that buffs wind damage right now, or storm damage rather is the way that they call it. Which is surprising. I guess technically the only class that really would be playable as wind is Tachi, and even then they don't really expect you to go for Tachi, they expect you to go for, or Storm Tachi. I think they kind of expect you to go for physical Tachi right now. No, Purple Lightning, I forget that. So much. One more stack. Somersault! Oh, somersault! 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 And we hit him with the Balisol. I didn't even notice how much damage that did. Good work. Wait, do I not have guild chat even open? I just realized that I didn't see any, like, so-and-so joined the guild notice. I gotta mess with the permissions, too. They may not be able to even chat and get in the guild chat. Oh, I don't know if Huffy's gonna make it. Oh, but they've already got... Their HP is really... It's a lot higher than mine, so I think they might be... Sure, but... Why I streamer, so I'm a bad guild leader. And yes, I did see that that message float across the top there. I hit him with the... And then the... Yes, you guys can join the guild. The recruit is now open. The recruit on my guild is now open. I was hashtag resisting, but okay, I guess I can be a bad guild leader as long as you guys are all aware that I'm a bad guild leader. Hi, thank you for party point. Huffy. Huffy, do you want help? Since that other person borked the entry? It's not random, but there's a couple dungeons where it doesn't work. Like, for example, Gaia Glen, it doesn't work because one of the dungeon or one of the mobs that it requires is not actually a mob that you can attack. So you actually can't attack it. Some of them require like the boss spawns. LP is for the in-game free-to-play shop. So when I said that we have some Eidolons that don't, or we have Eidolons that don't spawn in dungeons, but you can still get their keys without paying cash. That guy said he wanted to join, but then he literally just didn't. Oh, no, Huffy does not want assistance. And that guy went to Navea, so I'll just leave the party and call it a day. Clean up my inventory a bit and go again. Secret stone shared. Probably stack a bunch of these. Maybe fortify my weapon a little bit more. Probably shouldn't spend all my gold on that, but I didn't say I was smart. I said I was tired. Oh, sorry, I should read the chat a bit more. How do you pay to win in this game? Avin, I'm assuming that the best way to do that is probably just to buy up a bunch of Eidolon... fortification items and Eidolons, I suppose, but like... I feel like the amount of money that you would have to spend to actually get some kind of benefit is ridiculous. Then again, there are all those like newbie reward things that I've just been ignoring. I'm playing free to play, so unfortunately, if you want to ask me what you should spend your money on, the answer is you should spend your money on going out for a nice dinner or a cup of coffee. Relatedly, I have not done any food in this game yet. I should probably like find some nice speed food. I've opened the recruit, so if you hit G while you're not in a guild, you might have to scroll through a couple pages, but you should be able to find it. Actually, I'll join on my alt character. That should show you how to find it. Say hello to Dusk. I'm working on him still. He's got a cool costume now because I wasted more of my LP on costumes. I can't help it. I'm a Fashion Kingdom fan. Anyway, what you gotta do to join a guild is while you're not in a guild, you hit G, and then you just scroll through and look for the one named Evenfall. It might be on the last page. Evenfall, Evenfall, Evenfall. Join. Okay, I should add a little bit of a description. You know, it's funny, Rain, because you're right. If I had played Chibi, I would have gotten that this costume for free because that's the free one on Chib. But maybe this is embarrassing to say, but I think it looks really, really cool, and it's a little bit awkward putting an outfit that I think is definitely very much in the good-looking category on a small young character. That's not my vibe. All right, what are we gonna put as the recruit info? I am a bad guild leader. So like no. Sure. I would have put Heyo there, sure, why not? All right, we're just gonna promote you guys all to regular members. We'll make up. We'll make a. Actually, we're gonna call this one. What are we going to call my position? Midday. And we'll call this one afternoon. There. That's thematic. And then once we get more guild ranks, we'll just keep adding later times of day. Alright, fine. It's an open guild. Anybody can join now. Go do some instances for the guild experience. We need 20 more to level up. Neglected. Well, I suspect that there will not be any issue with us running out of space because I've got 35 slots. You get a small bonus to your loot drop rate. Experience is kind of a moot point if you're already level 60. But you get a small bonus for your experience and loot drop rate. And once you get to level 3, we get a picture above our heads. Picture above your head is nice. And once we get to level 4, you get Guild Hall, which will have like an auction house and a warehouse and all sorts of good, just like stores and whatnot that you can stop by. The Guild Hall is really nice to have. Yeah, you're totally right. We should do Candio Core and Deep's Cavern. But what we should also do is try to not bork it, because it definitely feels like it's not working properly when other people are joining the party. So I'm just going to yoink up the quest. Oh, you're right. I went to the mines. Where's the... There you are. Back to miners. Yep. I mean, it'll be a while before we get to level 4. Would have been a lot longer if I did it all on my own, though. Oh, yeah. That was obviously eavesdropping, but I think I worked that because I was too far away and it still triggered. Do I not have a guild chat even on here? Is that... Yeah, I don't even have guild chat on. That's why I wasn't seeing when people joined. Why would I say hello when I can say heyo? There we go. We have the guild barrage on and we have guild chat showing in general. Right, well I swapped to channel 1. So if you guys want to queue for I love Guild Barrage. I know some people hate it, but just there's something about that feeling of text flying across the screen unnecessarily fast. It's got the old Nico Nico Doga feel. Oh wow, this is a popular spot. Actually, I know why this is a popular spot. Check it out, check it out. It's my coffee! You're right, it is HST day, but I'm not going to be running HST today because I'm live streaming. It's my coffee. This is actually the same thing that is on my desk, just I made it bigger and blurrier. Hold on. Where's my... I mean, I added a saucer, but if I kind of just like scale it down a bit, you can see it is exactly the same cup of coffee. That one's about to fall off the table, so nobody bump the table, okay? Oh, new hat. Alright. Oh, T-sips. Oh. Coffee, huh? I can't believe somebody joined and then immediately went off. It's probably somebody's alt. Oh, no, they're online. I guess we're just gonna promote everybody to... I wonder. But we'll start with minor step, shall we? Minor step. I'm in channel 1, so if you might want to change to channel 1. Do I sound more awake now? Now that I've had a bunch of cups of coffee? And by that I mean, in reality, I've actually only just finished drinking 1 shot of espresso. And now I've got water. Oh, Miss Stella! Oh, minor step is Elite Marauder Patrol and Old Mine Golem. Any GS online? There's no GSs in this game. It worked for both in channel 1. We both got in, and I gotta say, I am sorry I did not bring any class buffs. I'll grab some before we No, you gotta let me hit them! You gotta let me hit them! You gotta let me hit them! No! Oh no, you might have killed too many and now there's not enough left. Is there one guy chilling over here? No, we got him. Uh-oh. Rem just stole my, Someone just claiming to be a GS. Rem just stole my LP. Oh, no, there's one more. I just needed to run a little bit further. Unfortunately, Rem, you're just too strong. I'm trying to stack up my butterflies. Oh, it's gonna be easier for Rem to attack the eggs. I don't have enough. Oh, yeah, there's more people joining. That's gotta be people that are watching the live stream, because the recruit info is terrible. Oh, hello. There is zero reason for anyone to join the guild based off of that recruit info. And then a somersault. And the battle song. Alright, then it's these cave parasites, I believe, yes? So we'll just hit a couple of those guys, or maybe it's the old mine golems. I don't remember, but I hit enough, so now you can nuke them. Yeah, there we go. There we go, we got the LP. Ooh, we're safe, we're safe, we're safe, we're safe. Afternoon. Well, this is a weaker dungeon. You don't need to apologize for being strong. $100, $100, $200? That's not the worst I could have got. And that's 4 stacks, but it kind of looks like I'm not going to get full stacks, so we'll go ahead and just hit them. I feel like we should just go ahead and do that twice, eh? Very nice. Do I have enough? Yeah, I got enough G that I can buy a couple class buffs. But one thing I've noticed is that because it kicks you out of the instance back to where you were, your class buffs don't carry over. So, like, that's 1G and 181 silver per dungeon run. Meaning that it can get, seems like it'll get very expensive. Anyway, we're gonna come back. Oh, there's more people queuing for Miner's Step now. Ho, 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 ho. I don't know. Now that you mention it, maybe we should test to see whether or not just being in the dungeon is enough to get it, or if you need to tap the enemies. You know what? Rain, go ahead and nuke. Oh, we have other players here this time. Hopefully it works. Oh, I don't think... It worked! We have the move speed buff, it worked! Go ahead and nuke him, Rem. We're gonna see whether or not we'll get it, even if we don't get to touch the enemies, because it would be great if it was just the whole party across the dungeon. These poor people, I don't know if they know what they ended up in here. But we should at least let them hit the boss. We are all too strong for this dungeon. And it's not that I'm playing badly, it's that I'm intentionally not hitting things. Alright, then I'm not going to touch anything over here because I want to see if I get it after the party kills the mobs or if I need to hit them. Oh, you're right, it is the party, so no worries about the nukes then. I did not touch any of these guys prior to getting it, so everybody in the dungeon gets it provided that we kill the right mobs. Beautiful. Yeah, I was gonna say, I have aggro, and then Astria stole it from me immediately. Tank Astria. Do for party. Wait, are these more people watching the live stream? And so they knew that we're being sneaky here? Alright, I kinda wanna turn in. Oh yeah, I suppose we could just queue as a party. I'll let you queue while I head over and turn in my quest. And then it'll only be 10 points left to level 2. Oh shoot, no, it is Victoria down here, isn't it? Oh, you passed me the lead. Queuing. Deep's Cavern! Join matchmaking. So, this one we are cool to nuke everything. But for Candio Core, we need to wait for the boss to spawn the crystals. We need to make sure that we get those crystals on the last boss before we kill the boss. So, if we end up getting extra people in Candio Core, I think we do need to like warn them to take it easy on the final boss. Yeah, 10 more points and then we're good for level 2. And everybody will get more. Oh wow, we've got 4 people. Is it the same people? Yep. Yeah, I'm contributing. I look cool as heck. Yeah, I'm contributing. Did they wait? If you guys pull back on the DPS, you are very cool people. Hmm? How am I butter? I'm not building up butterfly stacks at all. Oh, he's glitched. He's not showing it the right spot. There we go. And there we go. We got our box. That one's an easy one. Basically, any dungeon where the mobs you don't have to wait for them to spawn are easy. Sure. Oh, you're leader again, Rem. Whee! My tiny pathetic heal. Dodge. Nuke. Woohoo! Okay, after we leave, it'll put us back in a party together, and we can invite them from chat. If you want to pass the lead, Rem, I should be able to invite them from the chat. Invite. And ha. One more DC, then keep going up. Actually, I should add them as friends too. Keeps covered. Someone's gonna see 4 people and might be able to sneak their way in as well. The true matchmaking experience. Oh, you can customize our portraits. I should goof around and make a custom portrait too. Maybe I'll just throw a cup of coffee on it. Alright. I should probably switch my path. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it's super easy. If the conditions are the same as the previous one, if the condition, I put you back as party leader. Honestly, though, I was gonna get that really cute chibi tear icon off of the website. That's literally what came to mind first. Look at that. We nuked that guy. I should probably just focus on using cross/slash so I can build up stacks before we get to the boss, but I'm not good at Duelist. go! Wait, did that have a charge bar? No, it didn't. And here we go. LP box. Oh, it's nice that you don't even have to tap the enemies. That was one of the things I was worried about, is that you get in with a carry or something, and then that person nukes it too hard and you miss everything and you don't even get the drops. That is great information to have. Not bad, not bad. Anything new? No. Ooh, armor formulas. Does she? Really? Oh, I didn't know we could even get in dungeon Eidolon spawns. That is super cool. I hope we get one. Oh, and Rem's party leader. It really wants Rem as party leader. Is this alphabetical? No, M is before R. I have no idea why Rem's getting put as party leader. Probably because they've got the oh, load too fast. Yeah, he's strongest computer. Oh yeah. Somebody pinged me in the Discord. Oh, they Lind confirmed that they are able to deal damage to the defensive turrets with Reflect. But did you kill them? Oh yeah, the other person, last boss. Here we go. Scarpica! Yo, now we're cooking! Look at this party! Look at me. If you mean the secret stones that you would slot inside your gear, you need to buy those from the NPCs in Navea, the class masters. But if you mean the secret stones that go in this weapon mister here, the weapon gems, you can get those as drops from bosses, but they're extremely rare. Like, I've been playing this whole time and literally not gotten one. Right here at the bottom, Ascension Gem. Whoop! Don't want to stand in that for long. Honestly, it might be better to turn down the brightness a little bit. I might be able to see something better. All the skill effects are a little bit flashy. But that's what makes this game so satisfying. Hit the dance floor. Someone else is using tears! Scarpecca, yes, very cool. 10 out of 10. Oh, hold on a minute. That just triggered right away. And we got the box, so they spawned right off the bat. So we actually, it's not even really that much of a worry. I thought they took a couple seconds to spawn. I don't think we were lucky enough to get an Eidolon spawn. Right now there's not Grindark. Hey, look at that! I got the party lead, but now you guys have to wait for me to turn in my quest here because I really want to level up my guild right now. Yay! Our guild is level 2. Okay, you again. I think my inventory can last. There was a stone item that you could use to reshuffle your percent in the previous game. You waited purposely, huh? Oh, cancelled. Right, no, that's good Eidolon. We want Candio Core. Insufficient challenge attempts for team member. Oh, that was good Eidolon. I gotcha. Oh, and Scarpet goes back. Yay, and now we cook him with fire. Yeah, I wouldn't get too caught up on gear percent unless you're dealing with the Harvey weapons where it's only 10 silver. Whoop. Gosh, with all these ranged people, I don't even get to see the mobs. At least I still get the gold, even though I didn't get to touch them. $32 dragon points sounds so low. I should double check what the dragon point drops are in these dungeons in the original game. Or maybe I should fortify some gold ones and see if we still get a dragon point bonus from them? Actually, that's a good question. We have Holy Chest, right? Yeah, we do. No, it's Skia, back off. No, I lost her. You know, I feel good about this party. Ah, yes, Rena, this is from Honkai Star Rail. I only just kind of started playing it a little bit again because there's a cool dude on the banner, but I haven't played it seriously since Aventurine's patch. The pets with the effects on them, which I just realized that I haven't had summoned, those, you just basically get any gold pet and then nab one of those reshuffle things from the LP store. And it seems that it doesn't respawn it every time I enter a dungeon, so maybe I'll just pop in there. Boing. Yeah, those spawn fast enough that I don't think we could actually kill the boss before their spawn. Whoa, I nearly died there. Whoop. And we're not lucky enough to get a spawn. I'm thinking... I feel like we might be able to beat the level 60 or level 55 dungeons. I feel like it. Yeah, look at that. As everybody leaves the dungeon, they pop back in. Alright, guys, we're doing Wrathborn. Oh, I didn't grab the quest. Well, it doesn't matter that much. We reached level 2. We're happy. And I closed the matchmaking. Yeah, we're just gonna do it. Why not? Mark Tempest. There's a couple that have healing, but none of them are like specifically super healing focused. And once again, it cancelled. It's a little bit glitchy. The best class out of the ones I've tried, honestly, I really enjoyed Tachi. Like, I really loved playing Tachi with the storm element, but there's no really good storm element Eidolon. Oh, somebody rejected the matchmaking. Oh, maybe I should clean my inventory. I should probably clean my inventory, but whatever. Yeah, Tachi was just a lot of fun. It's got a little bit more AoE and a little bit more mobility compared to Duelist, but... Alright, I really think that we can do it, but I am gonna throw a class buff on here, if everybody will, stay close enough. Let me tap target somebody. Alright, moment of truth. The wizard, I think, makes a good subclass when the element that you're dealing damage in is one that you can debuff. So for this guy, we need to get his crystals. I mean, obviously, we still need to kill the crystals to damage him, so it shouldn't be a problem getting those. You guys gotta kill the void crystals. There we go, now we broke his shield. And I nearly died. Because I ran right into an AoE. They already got the void crystals. Hey, look at that! We are good. Do these drop the stones? No, these do not have those weapon gems. If you're wondering how I have 2 weapon gems when I said that I don't... Oh, that could be actually really nice. No, that is not nice. If you're wondering how I have 2 weapon gems when I just said that I've never gotten a drop, that's because I stole the level 5 one off of my alt character. Wahaha! Yeah. You guys are killing them so fast I can't even tab target them. As you can see, it is definitely not me doing the majority of the damage. I'm gonna pretend that my debuffs are helping though. What do you mean that's illegal? We're not doing anything illegal here. Oh, whoops! Hello, ranged classes. You want to take the heat for a second? Up. Mm. I feel like you guys got this. Reviving skill! You took the time to revive me! Whoop! That's not what I meant to target. Oh. But we did it! We did it! And we didn't even get picky about our party members. We just took the people that... We just took the people that were here. Okay, so in the other version of the game, if you were able to do enough damage to that guy, you wouldn't get pulled in. Woo! Don't wanna stand in those, that's for sure. Hey, look at that. And we got 2 chests. And that's me littering. I gotta clean my inventory. I got another mysterious cloak! Imagine if I just left that. I need to clean my inventory. It's okay, guys. It wasn't good. Eh. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a good choice for people, but I can put it in my archive here. Along with the Ace's Cloak, also not good. Yeah, if you wanna recruit again, I might get some space. Or Rem can do it. Psyche, hello, sorry, I was a bit distracted by the fight there. But yeah, I'm doing okay. I was really, really tired when we started, but I'm feeling a lot better now. It's the thrill of the fight. It's probably fine to sell that. Any space here? Nope, no space there. So we'll try to... I got... Oh no, that's an Argus horn. I thought I got a Saint Hail horn. I got excited. I mean, it's not a lot of space, but it's some space. If I change map to see if I can nab the quest, will it, cancel the matchmaking? It might. I better not. Just the 4 of us, huh? That could be a bit rough, but we'll do our best. Shadowbrand. Hit you with the Shadowbrand. Just gotta be a bit more careful versus Saint Hail. I might pull out Merrily for Saint Hail. We've already got a tier in the party. Or with, oh no, that was the that was our last person's. So we don't have a tier in the party. Whoop. Me trying to clean my inventory, use up all this LP while we're fighting. Whoop. Oh, I might be able to get another. Actually, I could get another costume now if so I could make my my cool dude look even cooler. Max level for weapon mastery, if it's not changed, it should be 70 on both. Oh shoot, I just walked right into that. Good job, me. It should be 70 if there's no difference from the other version. I feel like I wasn't in the angry field zone for that one, but... But hey, we did it. We're good. Fragment of Kilosa. Yeah, it does appear that the AoE for it is not properly showing as he's using it. I wonder if it's targeting somebody and thus you can't avoid it. Sometimes. I'll stop messing around with my mail, actually. That's all I need is more items in my inventory. Feel good. I feel like we can do this, and I feel like that Argus's broken horn should be tossed so that I don't keep looking at it and thinking I got a Saint Hail. I wonder if it might be good to put them into elemental damage. Maybe I should pick up a feather if I'm gonna keep goofing on this boss. I should probably remember to use purple lightning. I'm sure that everybody that plays Duelist is staring at me like, why are you not using purple lightning? It's just because I forget. Oh my gosh, you're rezzing me again. Oh my gosh, bless you. You got me my St. Nail's broken horn. Are we all here? Yes, we are. Anyway, I missed the opportunity to target it. My bad. Hey, yo, you need beads and a ring for 4-star? Oh gosh, that's rough. Someone just posted a picture in the Discord. And I was looking at the Discord and died. I can see the carpet, so I don't want to res right away. I get the feeling these guys would be able to nuke it completely without me. I'm not contributing anything. Okay, that's not my items this time. Alright, I'll leave first so I end up being party lead. There we go. I guess next is, Oblitus, and I am gonna go grab the quest for it real quick, just cause I do still kinda want to level up the guild, you know? Ghost Fleet! Ghost Fleet! Match! Making a Ghost Fleet! Oh yeah, I can throw that in here. And that too, why not? It's not more points because I already archived one, but at the very least it's not in my inventory. Just gonna... Come here and... Oh no, I don't have any space in there, never mind. I was gonna say, I'm just gonna throw my Saint Hailhorn in there, but... Scarpecca, you're back! Yes, you can have up to 4 people in your party when you start the matchmaking. You can't have 5 people, otherwise it doesn't work. But you can preset 4 people. Hey, look at that! There's where the big Gekasa was. That's what I was remembering. Oh wow, I made it to 30 mastery. I should have used a mastery card, to be honest. Honestly, Tank Astria? Coming in clutch. Maybe that's what they wanted us to learn all along, and I'm going to throw my points in HP so that I'll have a little bit more survivability. 43% speed. Yeah, that's some speed. Ooh, I've got over 100 G! And I should have everything I need to craft my my last accessory piece. It's pretty exciting. Well, November to afternoon. Oh, yikes, that's a lot of carpet. And once again, you are watching me forget to use my purple lightning. I should just put purple lightning on Tilda. There. Now it's easier to reach. Guys should, like, pop up out of the ground here. It's those zombie whipper guys, I think, we gotta make sure that we get down. I feel like they intended for these guys to just attack you from behind as you run through. I don't remember seeing the bugs come in. Oh, because we need some zombie exiles? No, that didn't work. Oh, my last dragon point for the month, I guess. Yeah, this guy, when he jumps down, I'm pretty sure he grabs a random party member and stomps on him. At least I've never seen like a condition that confirms the reason why. Is it gonna be these guys? Zombie assassins? No, we didn't get it. Does he spawn other mobs? I need to double check which mobs it was, because we didn't get it that time. Whoa, that fire's hurting. Oh, Tabaki! Yo! I nearly ran out. She's not even saying anything, but the reason why there's a delay there is because of the previous version. There used to be some. Whoa, she's got like no life. Very little HP there. And no key. Or fragments. Alright. We did not get the box that time. I should clear up this mail. Holy moly. Turn in real quick. Right, so if we come back to here, Ghost Wave is venomous. Oh, venomous waves. We can't beat those. I get it. Venomous waves are probably the trigger item that generates those venomous waves. So Ozyman Temple doesn't, or sorry, Ghostwave Cave does not work. G'day Glen does not work. And Infernal Abyss does not work. Okay, so Dave, what you need to do is there should be a quest for you to complete that will get you the item called the trade permit. So once you get the trade permit, you just have to right click on it to remove the debuff on your bar that says that you can't use any trading functions. So if you have on your screen somewhere, it should be in a box like this, like a little quest trigger. That should be where it is if you're level 60. It doesn't just automatically unlock at 60, you gotta use the trade permit item. I don't think I was fighting very smart there. I was definitely not fighting very smart there, but we're so close to the entrance. I even moved Purple Lightning to an easier button, and I still forget to click it. I'll take some more HP. Interesting that I didn't get that annoying ding sound when I got that last drop there. I've noticed that over the course of the day, that like the longer you play, the more audio seems to get borked. Eh. Oh shoot, he got me. So those lines that kind of trigger from here, they should be generating like the poison waves that cross the room. But Linda was saying that even though they managed to damage the turrets that are kind of similar inside the G'day Glen instance, they weren't able to actually defeat them even with reflect damage. They probably got way too much HP. So I'm gonna send probably like a or a clip of the live stream to X Legend and ask them to check that out. Hi, X Legend. And then, yeah, the Infernal Abyss, it just straight up, the items that are the targets that they want you to defeat are literally not even the targets that exist inside that instance. Oh yeah, I was doing HP. Oh. Getting kind of noisy outside, I'm just gonna close the window. There we go. Not forgetting to activate my lightning this time. But possibly dying. Yeah, dying. It's okay, guys, you can let me die. I'm sure you guys can handle this without me. Actually, there's a lot of bloodthirsty zombies spawning. Yep, well, apparently that counted as a kill. It feels like if you die, but get respawned, it still tracks the fact that you hit them. Right, and then I'm gonna run out first so that I get stuck with the party lead again. And I'm quickly gonna rush on over to Star Sand that way. And get 10 more guild contribs. Yeah. And oh boy, my Melodnax Ring of the Lich. You know what? That's not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and just equip that for now. I will probably still want to make the St. Hale one. And my inventory is a debacle at this point too, so I think everybody needs a moment for inventory management. Can't archive those, so I'll just go ahead and sell them. Not a bad showing for the LP there. Well, I feel like you're seeing me failing a bit at attempting to go full DPS here, because I've been dying quite a bit on these bosses. You know, I should probably save all of these because I'm going to want to archive all these gold weapons and accessories for the points, eh? But I can at least get rid of these lower level weapon boxes. I'm not sure... I'm not 100% sure, but based on our party here being able to do DPS, and even when we were missing our fourth member, we were still able to do it. I feel like if we had one person completely slacking on the DPS, we'd be fine, especially since I'm kind of slacking on the DPS here. I think I'm not contributing very much. Everybody's ready except me. That's okay. Well, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Ultimate Temple time! Yeah. You might be able to get, like, the defensive armor really cheap, though, like the recipes for it, and then you'd be able to make nice versions with cores for, like, everything, as compared to me using 2 coreless for top. How are my potions, anyway? Well, I'm kind of low on potions. Well, at least it still put me inside the dungeon. We're gonna take out every one of these eggs. Oh, that's actually probably a good combo, is just a little of both. I bet you that helps a lot with the speed, too. And I completely missed hitting those guys. If you guys don't mind, I'm going to continue to blame the fact that I'm extremely tired for the fact that I'm doing pretty badly today. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with HP and speed right now. It doesn't cost too much to reset it, even at cap level. It's just a one gold and 50 silver. Oh, I didn't even realize we've got a person that wasn't in before. We've got a random person. For some reason, I just kind of assumed it was our friend. And they got me. It's fine. Moment of truth. Ah, we all lost. All right. All right, I promised I would stop talking and focus, so time to lock in. Immediately dies. I'll stop talking and focus, runs in, immediately dies. That would have been hilarious. But we're fine, we're fine. No, that was hurt painful. Hello Rongbien. Unfortunately, my envoy path isn't great, I think. I think it's bad, actually. Oh, sheesh. Yeah, that guy is doing, some heavy hits. I thought he got me there. I thought he got me. Oh, that's a one-shot. You gotta avoid those, 100%. I haven't actually tried the double ice skill silence before, so what if I throw another ice on him? Does that actually work? No. And it changed the angles after he fired, so you gotta watch the orbs. Orbs change angle after firing. The carpets are a lie. This is why you can't just rely on gear score, guys. Alright, so we stand back, watch the orbs, and actually dodge them. Got it. That's not the direction I should have gone. I have 0 dodge space. And this is the timer that we're talking about. Yeah, that's the healing that people are complaining about. So we're actually quite close to beating him. See, there you go. It came for me even though I wasn't in the line of fire. Should I use a proper Eidolon instead of here? I don't think I really have a holy one. Not really. Everybody here? Yes. Alright, so we're just gonna back off, watch the orbs, and immediately run directly into one. I feel like we should be able to do it. Did they keep the fight going or did they back off? Oh, they kept it going. Just need to be able to get enough space to actually see the... Oh, somebody stunned him, so we missed it. Enough space that we can actually dodge them visually. Hey, we did it. Never give up. Jesus, censored. Hello, Jogan. Yes, this is a brand new server for Aura Kingdom. We were just suffering our way through a bit of a boss. But now we know what to do. So when we run it again, we'll be okay, right? I wonder if this user person will run again with us. And I've got to use my lightning again. One more stack. Hit the roll in the wrong direction. Throw that out. I didn't even see how much damage that did. Ritual crystal. Now Rena spawns the sand crystals that we need to kill for our LP boost. Now, but those are going to be kind of tough for me to hit, so I'm going to have to leave it to you guys ranged to take out the sand crystals, because if I try and stand inside that little AoE, I think I'm just going to die instantly. And if I was smart, I would be building up my cross-slash butterfly stacks. Alright. Now, hopefully the boss spawns within 10 seconds. It's all you, Rem. The other people can't hear me. And no, I lost them. I lost my butterfly stacks. Where are the sand crystals? Oh, there they are. There's the sand crystals. Can you actually target them? Yes, but like I said, I have a bad set of skills for that. And I died. Everybody else is doing a good job, but I died. Oh, you guys got it. You got the LP. I probably should not have respawned. I'm sorry. You guys might want to back off. Might be better for us to just try again from scratch with the healing triggered. It's funny to see people asking for a GS. This game has no GSs. Are we all here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're still waiting for one person. I'm not a tank, but I'll lead the charge. You know what? How about you take the aggro there, Tier? Oof. Got a bit too hot. Had to back off. Wait for someone to clear those things that are kind of blocking the space where I want to be standing. Come on, guys. Oh! Yeah, we missed it. I don't know about doing this one again. It's quite a bit more suffering. Although it is nice to know where we're at. So we can compare it to the future once I finish setting up all my... Whoa. That's some red carpet. Because we are, yeah, we're right at the 3-hour mark, which is usually where I like to end the streams and then spend a bit of time goofing around specifically with the class in more boring ways. We're just waiting for user to get here. Well, you never know. It might take us a bit to be able to do it. Oh shoot, if I had a buff, I would use it. Do I have any of the wizard buff item? No, I don't. I don't think I did. I never bought any of them. No. I'm gonna use a wider range of my skills to try and set some more debuffs on him. And I'm not even targeting the boss. Come on! Talavin! And I was pretty sure I wasn't gonna get hit by that there, but hey, there you go. There, we did it. You gonna do it again? Do it again? Yeah, I wanna. Yeah, we're gonna do it again. We're not ending the stream just yet. We're doing it one more time. We have to prove it's not a fluke. Try it one more time to prove it's not a fluke. Except this time, I am gonna buy one buff of each. I'm gonna grab one of each of those. I've got enough G that I can afford it, and I will use whichever is most appropriate. Yeah! Rock and roll this dungeon. And it immediately canceled on me. Let's see if this user person wants to join us again. Hello guys. I'm not 100% certain offhand, but I think it's the left path is better suited towards the left path is better suited towards the dark, and the right path was better suited towards the physical. You're back, user! You believed in us! Critical damage increases by 6%. I don't know if that was a good buff to use. Maybe I should have just used the buff for Duelist. Oh no, that's just evasion and move speed. That's not going to do us any good. Well then, I guess you got yourself an energy complex, so there you go. I only bought one though, so we have to beat it in half an hour. But we know the secrets now. And also I have slightly more HP again. What if we just killed his source of power before he got big? I wish. Yikes, that makes it hard to see what's happening. Stand back, watch the orbs. Don't get hit. Easy! Once you know what you gotta do. Once you know what the one-shots are. Hey, lousy. Got my 50 LP. Holy moly, just all those guys fell at the same time. That was gotta be the Stellar Severe skill. That's 3 stacks. We'll hit it with the... Got a question. As we can now play every class with one character, does it mean we level we gain another class weapon mastery we go into main class? No, you have to have separate weapon mastery. Oh shoot, we lost a guy. Thanks for believing in us, user. No, unfortunately they do not carry over, but if you've checked out your weapon gem, this actually counts up your mastery across all of your classes. And that's how it unlocks new ones. And just, they're all like, let's go, and I'm just over here killing a single beetle. Wow, that's actually... I got to mastery level 38 with no buffs going on. That's a lot. Considering that I've been trying every class and I haven't gotten anything else this high. HP. Just, I don't recommend this for other people. It's just what I'm doing right now. I'll do some proper testing to figure out what actually works. Spawn your crystals, buddy. Am I missing everything? Maybe I should take some move speed. Do I have enough range on, like, ice flower? Yeah, we got it. We got it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, what a spot to die. And I can't respawn until the crystals are gone. Alright, users coming up from behind and... Yeah, there you are. Samway's right there. Let's see how much we got for the LP. Hey, not bad. Oh, I got a 600 there, actually. Beautiful. Wow, that's a lot of LP. So this is clearly the way that they intend for you to be farming your LP. Just because this is probably going to be the end of the stream pretty quick here after we finish, up this boss here. Just as a reminder, the pinned message is a new, it's a new set of codes from some other live streamers. They're not actually my live stream codes, but some live streamers were given codes. You can use those to get some nice items, including a drop charm for the whole day, so you can get an extra drop on every boss. Oh, I forgot to use my lightning again. Back out here while I wait for a little bit of health to recover. Ah, yeah. Ah. What's on the floor? Who lost something good? Oh, it might be me. Okay, it wasn't. It wasn't. My inventory was full, but I didn't actually lose anything. Alright, so that is going to be it for today. I definitely think that I have given a solid try on this already, but like I've definitely made the most progress on this character's mastery at the very least, but this was awesome. A good subclass for Duelist. Honestly, I'm using the wizard just because I haven't changed it off from the other ones, but you're right, I'm not 100% certain what the best choice is. I don't see... I'll have to double check everybody for like debuffs that might jive, but it might just be Tachi because they're both like melee, right? Add some more gap closers and whatnot. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. So oh, Well, we'll catch you tomorrow for our last class, which is probably going to be the Starcaller. I'll leave the poll up, so if you guys can pull the Wizard above Starcaller for the second place, then I'll switch to Wizard main tomorrow. But otherwise, I think we're probably going to be doing Starcaller so that I can finally make real use of my beautiful, beautiful tier. Joe, yeah. Oh wow, exactly when the Age of Empires soundtrack comes on. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thanks so much, everybody, and we'll catch you next time.